Okay. So today we're going to talk about rounding. There are two things that happen in rounding, which is really nice. One is you round up. Two is you round down. Now, let's start with down.
If whoever's watching this, hope you enjoy it, kids. You'll learn math easier this way.
So much easier. Okay. So we have all our numbers, 1 through 9. 0 through 9, sorry. So you ready? Can I borrow that?
Yes.
Thank you. Now, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do you know which numbers we round down with?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Those are the numbers we round up with. Very good, though. You knew
1,
exactly which
0,
ones.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Perfect. Does that count for all the numbers? That counts for all the numbers. Now, when you're figuring out which numbers to round up and which numbers to round down with, the really easy way to tell that you've covered all the numbers, there should be 5 in each category. Are there 5 numbers to round down with?
Yes.
Are there 5 numbers to round up with?
Yes.
Then I think we've covered it, haven't we?
Am I going to be in there?
Yes. Yes. Okay, have a seat. Have a seat. Now, if I had a number like this, and I asked you to round to the tens place, which one's in the tens place, the 7 or the 1?
The 1.
The 1, very good. The 1 is in the tens place. But when we round, the important number is the one to the right of the place that we're talking about. In this case, I asked you to round to the tens place.
So,
The important number is the 7. That's 1 to the right of the important number.
that would make... Seriously?
I can just have a seat, have a seat.
If I would round to 10, then I'd have to take away the 7 and round down to 0.
Is 7 on our down side?
No.
No, 7's on our
On up.
up. So what does the 1 do?
The 1 rounds down.
Rounds
Up.
up. Do you know why it rounds up?
Why?
Because we look at the number before the number that we're asked to round to. We're asked to round to the tens place. We look at the number before the tens place, which is a 7. 7 says we round... 7 says we round up.
Up.
So we go back to the number we're asked to round to, and we put it up by 1. Up by 1.
So that means that we go to 20.
That's right. The 1 then becomes a...
20.
The 1 becomes a 2 for 20. Do you know why this is 0?
Oh, I get it. Because if we want to round to 30 and we only have 20, we'd have to round down.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. You're right. Okay, now, let's try another one. First, let's talk about 0. Sorry. Do you know why the 0's there?
Why?
Because rounding is an estimation. It means that, well, it's about 20. The reason we put zeros is because zeros are easy to deal with. There's a couple more reasons, but mostly it's because zeros are easy to deal with. And we can put a lot of them in really quickly, and they're much nicer to estimate with. So, for example, which do you think is a nicer number? 178 or 200?
100 and... Oh, 200.
Very good. I was about to say 200, but you chose the right one. Yeah, okay. We'll see that more later when we use rounded numbers. Okay. Let's try another one. You like this one. 23. I want you to round to the tens place. So which number do we look at?
The one beside
The one right beside it, to the right of it. Very good. Now, does that number say we should round down or round up?
That number says round up. So what we do is we round up.
Slow down. What does this number tell us to do? Round up or round down?
Round down.
Round down. Thank you. 3 right here.
Slow down.
Slow down. Okay, now, this number says we round down. Do you know what that means we have to do?
What?
That means the number that we're asked to round, I asked you to round to the tens place. This number stays the same.
But
What happens to 3?
we round to 20.
Yes, we round to 20. That's right. This becomes a 0. Very good. Now, when we round up, we change this number.
Yeah.
When we round down, we leave this number. It stays the same. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's try one more. This one's a little trickier. Are you ready?
Yes.
77. If I ask you to round to the tens place, what's the important number?
The one beside it.
The one beside it. What does the one beside it tell us to do?
Round up, round up, round up.
Round up. That's right. Very good. Now, what is that number going to become?
80.
80. Very good. Way to go, man. Okay, cool. Now, I want to try one more, then we're going to call it. Let's see if I can give you a tricky one. Round to the tens place, please.
The one beside it. The one beside it. Okay. So, since it's telling us to round down to 70, are you saying 70 or 80?
I'm not saying anything. What are you saying?
So, if the number 4 wants to round down, that means we have to go to 80.
Very good. Way to go, man. You got this.
I've got